Welcome back to Madam Across New Horizons. I'm dear darling. I shall be seeing what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhollow today. Well, we'll be going to Happy Home Paradise. No, Paradise. I can't remember what it's called. We're doing a paradise planning customization. You know the drill. It's a weekend. We're here to everybody celebrate for a weekend. How does Rebecca Black's Friday go? Oh, everybody looking forward to the weekend. Bet you didn't think about that for ages. I just remember when that was released and how, like, you know, big in a sort of like ironic way it was in our school. It was like, you know, people just love to hate on, you know, things. Well, I suppose in general, I suppose. I don't really know where I was going with that, but anyway. Hello everyone, right now in Fawnhollow. It's 1:43 PM on Saturday, July 2nd, 2022. I will say, obviously, Rebecca Black Friday is not a particularly great song by any stretch of imagination. I'm not going to, you know, sugarcoat it, I suppose. But at the end of the day, you know, and this was my perspective. I like to think it was my perspective back when I was like 14 or whenever it was released. It was like, she's just like, you know, someone who was my age. I think she was a bit older than me actually when it came out. Just, you know, having a little bit of fun, just like doing those music video recording things. And I suppose part of that is due to the fact that I have that perspective when, because in primary school we had this thing in year 5 where basically no, maybe it was year 2. Actually, I can't remember. It was very young, where basically our entire class would record a popular song from recent popular songs. And my brain is so scrambled. I apologise. And you might be like, "What song do you sing?" We sang Amarillo. If you don't know what song it goes, "Is this a way to Amarillo?" I describe it as a sort of song you would probably see on Sports Relief or something, Comic Relief, something like that. But we sang that in a recording studio, and of course it was very exciting. Us being like kids or whatever, just being like, oh, we're gonna have a fun time recording together, and it was a fun time recording together. I mean, you hear the result and it's like, wow, we're like really not very good at this. Oh, I forgot to make a prediction of who I was going to customize. I apologize. I do feel like doing a kind of quick one. Yeah, so we sang that and it was just utterly terrible. Now, I can't imagine basically being not too many years older than that, basically recording a song by yourself and then having to record an entire music video as well, especially because she did it with like a company thing, right? It was just like we can make your child a pop star by like giving them their own song and music video, etc, etc, etc. Like, you know, I could totally see myself, actually not myself when I was younger, but if I was younger and had my personality now back then, I could see myself wanting to do that and just, you know, having a little bit of fun. I can't imagine the amount of distress you'd be under once it blew up to such a ridiculous popularity and people just, you know, hate on you for just, you know, being a teen and having a bit of fun, isn't it? Oh, hello. Hey, stop you. Okay, well, you've asked me to, so I can't turn you down, Kabuki. I'm going to assume you want some sort of traditionally Japanese inspired house. I'm trying to think, because we've done something similar with Gladys. Maybe you want a dojo? I'm trying to think of what like niches we've got left. On authentic. Oh, you want an art museum? So you want like a museum to like samurais or something? Interesting. I don't really know where to put you, so we're just going to put you in a bamboo place probably. Like where we put every single other. Look, okay, we can't put every single Japanese customization in the same area. You know, there's more to Japan than just bamboo. So we're going to put you in the cherry blossom area. No, we already done that one. Why don't we put you in this area with bow? Why not? But this one, it feels a bit arbitrary where you put you because it's more about the inside rather than the outside necessarily. A museum is interesting. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it because obviously museums are quite big. That's probably one of the dumbest things I said. Museums are really big, and you know, the customizations in Happy Home Paradise are not big, to be perfectly honest. They're, you know, 10 by 10 is the biggest you can get. That's not really that. I mean, it's a lot of space for a house, but it's not a lot of space for like a public area like a museum. You think? I think. So we're gonna do our best. I wonder what this is called in Japanese, because art museum seems a bit misleading. It feels like it's going to be like the art exhibit in the museum that we got in Fawnhallow, but this is more. It's more like a Japanese sort of like art exhibit, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, look at it. It should be like a Japanese history museum. That's what it should be called. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. It's not really got anything to do with necessarily being an art museum. You know what? I'm gonna take some time. I'm gonna actually Google and see what's called in Japanese, just so we can know for sure exactly what customization thing was. Hold on, I need to type in Japanese. I always forget it. Oh, that's it. Atsumare Dobutsu no Mori. Wiki. Wait, what's his name? Kabuki? This might be a very uninteresting start to the episode, so I apologise. But, you know, we can learn a little bit about Japanese here. His name is Kabukichi. Okay, fair enough. Let's see, Kabukichi, Durbits, Namani. No, not this wiki. Yes, the Kami Game wiki. No, not the Kami Game wiki. Is it here? Happy Home Paradise. No, that's not Happy Home Paradise. No, this is not the wiki I want. One of these wikis is really good and it has like all the information. It's basically the Wikipedia. No, this isn't it, isn't it? No, this must be Wild World. What is it? Which Wikipedia is it? You know, hold on. I'm gonna pause while I find it, I suppose. Here we go. I found it. I got to remember to myself. It's gamepedia.jp. That's a good one. I want to be surrounded by folk crafts. Okay, so it's meant to be it is meant to be a traditional Japanese museum or something like that. Okay, that does make way more sense with the items we got, because I was looking at it and being like, this isn't really much of an art museum. But so we're basically doing it to show off Japanese well, folk crafts, I suppose. So I guess we'll do chatter. I want to make it kind of like a corridor sort of style thing. Methinks. Obviously we've got to have, oh my god, tatami properly. Oh my word, the Joy-Con drift. You know what? I'm going to switch Joy-Cons real quick. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, a lot of pauses in this one after switching to the not so terrible Joy-Con drift Joy-Cons. I'm not sure which one of these oh, I didn't even put the Joy-Con in properly. Bamboo screen could be good. So is bamboo wall, I'm going to be honest. What is this? Artsy paraquet flooring. Hello? I might lose my mind. Back to floor. Oh, I'm on the wall. That's why it's not working. I mean, this is quite an artsy one. It does very much feel museum-like, I suppose. So how do we want to do this? Obviously, the samurai suit is quite busy flooring, which might be the only sort of little hesitant I have with it. I don't know which coloration we want to go with. Maybe we should go with the black and red ones. Should we just go with the default colorations? Actually, wait. Did you have a request? You don't have a requested coloration. Or try and go with black and red, I suppose, is where possible. No, this is far too busy a flooring. I'm going to be honest. This is too much. Let's try and do this. So we'll have the entire back thing for different samurai-related things. We'll have a kimono exhibit. Outside, we'll just... I don't know. We'll have to think about what we do. Yeah, I guess I'd present them like this so you could actually see what's going on. Now think about it. What other sort of like samurai-related things are there? Now think about it. It's not really a folk craft. What can we use as like a fencing? Like the low screen? I don't think this looks particularly good tessellated, does it? Oh, it looks okay tessellated. You know, it does look like some sort of fencing. Oh, I probably should have customized it first. Let's do dark brown. We probably want it plain, if anything. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit much, isn't it? So this will be our fencing. You know, being the exhibit, being like blah 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 blah. This is what the stuff you got on it. Paper lanterns, why not? Keep things in like low light because that's what. This is spring? Spring or fall? Let's do fall. No, wait, hold on. I just remembered I put you in a spring. I put you in a spring blossom area. I should have put you in the autumn area. Probably would have been quite nice, but oh well. We'll have stuff like this, you know, these traditional lanterns. Floor lights, I think, make a lot of sense, and I'm surprised they're not here already. I also don't remember where floor lights are. Okay, floor lights, I think makes perfect sense for a museum. So I do want to turn the lights down low, maybe not that low, but it's not going to be a lot of space, I think. So we do stuff like this. Okay, I want a kimono exhibit over here with like a loom, being like, you know, this is what we use to craft the stuff. I guess an old sewing machine. I don't know if you use both of them to really make kimonos. Makes sense to me. And I mean, it's not like a loom is there to make the fabric, right? And then you use the old sewing machine to actually sew the hems and all the things together, right? Maybe. Camellia seems like a good coloration there, and I think we'll stick with a black over here. So this is like an interactive loom, you know, Oh, you know what? We could have like... That's an interesting idea, actually. I wonder if it would look any good if we have basically... What I was going to say is we have a thing sort of just like going around beside like this. Instead of that... Oh, I didn't mean to get rid of that one, but I suppose now we've got rid of it. So we have the entire sort of exhibit along the border. Yes, and then we could put like seating arrangements in the middle. You know, kind of like an art museum. So something like this, something like this. Pop that down here. And then we'll put like the Zen benches, I think, in the middle. I guess we'll keep them red. Stuff like this, so you can look along stuff like this. It has been quite a while since I've been to a museum, but it's something like this, isn't it? So you walk in, you can... This is like just like one wing on the museum. I'm starting to like this. I'm starting to like this. You know, I'm starting to vibe with it. Maybe these two fences are gone, so it's just like, ooh, you know, try me. That's not a good thing to encourage, I suppose, in a museum. I assume the looms are actually quite, you know, not deadly necessarily, but they have like a lot of moving needles and parts, right? Which, you know, rather stabby, which I'd highly recommend you don't try and mess around with. So perhaps we've got stuff like this. No, I feel like where fences should just go along. You can reach over a fence, it'll be fine. And then over here, let's try and get some of these display stands, I think. I'd like a dark brown one, I think. Do we have a sign? We do have a sign. So we can do things like this. We can do some wall things as well. Paper tiger. A screen could be interesting. Being like, this is an ancient, you know, screen from the Edo period. I know they really appreciate tigers over here. A porcelain vase, I don't see why not. If it fits a vibe, we subscribe. I don't know, I was just trying to think of rhyme. Moss ball, sure, why not? Oh, there could be an interactive Go area, you know, where you can play a bit of Go. Yeah. Have you ever played Go before? It's very difficult. I'm not very good at it, I must say. Hold on, we should probably be actual pillows. And maybe we should push these to the side a little bit. Something like this. Maybe shift all of these along. Just a little bit. Because now we can get some more lights up in here. Up in here, up in here. Or maybe we should push these paper lanterns to the corners. I'm not really sure. This wasn't the direction I intended to go with this customization, I'm going to be honest. But honestly, I kind of like it. It's simplistic, actually. Surprisingly. It's simplistic and, you know, just sort of nice in a pleasant way. As opposed to being nice in a bad way. I don't really know what that was meant to mean, but... I feel like there should be one more. No, there should be something else. In fact, let's get rid of this thing, because it's, you know, silly. Oh! I didn't realise if you did that. That's how it worked. I think I've given things too much space, but maybe they should come like forward a little bit. You know, pop this in the center. That's not really the center, I suppose. If anything, maybe the samurai stage here needs more space. And then this stuff. Shift that along. Shift that along. Like this. Let's just go board in the middle. We'll put a Zen cushion down. Pop it here and here. I don't really know which way the Go board is arranged. If there is a specific way it needs to be arranged, but something like this. Perhaps on the wall here we could put some different kimonos. I think that'd be quite nice. Like casual kimono. Being like, these are the sort of different things you can make. Where are fashion items? It's going to be quite a scrolling to get to kimono. No, actually, we can just skip to dress-up items. Can't we? Kimono. Shout if you see a kimono, because I might miss it. But I'm going to try and skip... Oh, there's a casual kimono. We've already done those. We need more interesting kimono. Well, not more interesting. More like different kimonos. Here we go. Flashy kimono. I don't know why I chose yellow instead of red, but... Excuse me. Let us see what other... Is this... Oh, it's a hakama. I don't really know what hakama is. That might be Korean. Because it kind of looks like the Korean... well, I forgot what Korean's called. But hakama sounds quite Japanese, so I don't really know. Yukata. Which is kind of like a summer kimono, I think. I'm not super like well versed in what the difference is. I'm not gonna lie, but I know there's one other type of kimono, I think, which would be nice. Oh, Ori. Wait, hold on. It's right here. Old commoners kimono. I'm blind. Something like this, just sort of like a showing of different kimonos that you can make of this. And maybe we can put Orihime's outfit over here on a separate thing. It'd be nice if we could put like little signs down on the walls being like, this is stuff. Do we have samurai things? There is a samurai outfit, isn't there? Or am I making that up? Simple visiting kimono. Oh, there's so many kimonos. You know, I can't not put all of these kimonos up. Well, I guess I could. But I'm not going to. How about we put the simple ones together and be like, these are what commoners used in like day-to-day life. We put a flashy one over here being like, this is what might have been used to like celebrate a formal occasion, etc, etc. And you have a live demonstration of one being made. Okay, samurai. Yeah, hold on, samurai hakama. Hakama is Japanese then. Apparently I've only got one, so here we go. It goes up there. I don't know if we have any like paintings or stuff that we can put on the wall which kind of looks samurai-esque. Ah, we can put them. Oh, we should put the screen thing down. You know the ones. You know what I'm talking about. The Wind God and the Thunder God, that one. There's a few Japanese. Like we can put. Which one's a legitimate one? I think it's a blue one. What other Japanese art is there? Is this one? This one. Yeah, okay. These are very Japanese. So we'll put the scrolls here. It's a bit weird. It's like a portrait of a scroll. The smaller ones, I guess, we'll sort of put over here. Where's the other smaller one? But the Great Wave of... The Great Wave is actually a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. You know, I always think it's something massive, but it's not. It's actually quite tiny. Yeah, okay. No, I wanted to put the Thunder God screens down. Oh, it's probably not in here. It's probably in furniture, isn't it? Of course, it's not a wall item. What am I, a fool? Yeah, these ones. I think that would be a lot better. These other ones. And maybe we can make the stage a bit smaller again. Methinks. Yeah, I think that works. I have no idea what I'm going to do with the outside, but you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But we can do this. Pop them sort of centralized like this. Look at it. Modern artwork. I want like little wooden like stand up signs or something being like, yo, this is you know what I'm talking about? Like in the museums they've got like little written descriptions underneath being like, yo, this is XYZ something something. But I don't know where they are. We might not even have them unlocked, I'm going to be honest, which is the sad part. Do I want to put this in? No, I think it's not out of place necessarily, but it's a bit random, isn't it? Put good old fish print up here. Autograph cards. I don't know why I have a weird addiction of the autograph cards, despite the fact they make no sense most of the time. Security cameras, that makes a lot of sense. You always got to have security cameras. Well, that's not true, but you know what I mean. I think this might be okay. We should probably, since we moved the sofas again, probably move them back over here. Interactive Go exhibit. Honestly, you might call this simple, but I think it works quite well. Keep things in a low level of light. I guess we want to probably put things on the ceiling. I'm just trying to think what a museum's light source would look like. What does this look like? I think that might be a bit strange. Maybe it's fine like this. No, it definitely needs some sort of... Okay, I need to see like a museum or something. Traditional Japanese museum. I need to see what sort of lighting things. They always have like built-in lights to the walls, don't they? Okay, wow, this is gorgeous. I wish there was glass paneling. Oh yeah, they often have like exhibits just like where you can walk around and look through. That probably makes more sense. Yeah, they got inbuilt lights. Do we see? Oh, we got like stage lights. Maybe I could put stage lights down? Do they hang from the ceiling? I don't remember. Yeah, so it's ceiling spotlights. Hold on, like this. Oh no, hold on, like this. Wait. Why is this uncentered? What have I done over here? Oh, it's because this needs to be shifted. 1, 2, 1, 2. Wait a minute. How have I done this? There we go. Now it's centered. I was like, what on earth is going on? I centered it differently over here. Oh, that's because I put it... Ah, okay, no, but this all needs to be shifted 1/2 step, that's why. There we go. Okay. I think this makes the most sense, doesn't it? Sort of, they want to light these up. Because you want to light up your exhibits with good lighting, don't you? So putting stuff like this feels reasonable. We keep it low lighting because maybe it damages the inks or something. Oh, I should have customized these. No, I think black is fine. Honestly, I think this is fine. Like, you might call this simple, but I think it works. Maybe 2 more security cameras. No, hold on. There's a lot of redundancy in the security cameras now I think about it. Maybe we have one here. And we have one in this corner. Bit of rotational symmetry. I quite like it. I think it's some... Maybe it's not quite simplistic, but... I mean, the layout's quite simplistic, but... Otherwise, it's quite nice. Oh, why don't we give you a Hakama with a crest? I think you'll look fantastic in that. Once we just find it. Ha. Kama with a crest. I don't really know what to give you as a hat, so maybe we just leave it as a hat. Beautiful. And we'll go outside and we'll try and figure out what on earth we're going to do for customization. Why don't I just search Japanese museum? Or we'll see from outside what people have done. Oh, they just like a nice cherry garden. Cherry gardens? Yeah, they just got like nice cherry blossom things. They got like a big pond in front. We can't put the house up there. Okay. So we'll just make it look nice. Simples, maybe. Don't quote me on that. Perhaps we should change this to a Zen bridge. What? I pressed the wrong button. We'll try and center it in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So shift it like this. We'll give it the traditional Japanese house shape. Shachihoko roof. Natural Zen interior exterior. No, we want white brown. And a Zen door. Perfect. I don't know if we have a Japanese exterior thing. Shime Kazari, I guess. And then we'll put 2 suits of armor, I think, on the outside, just to sort of advertise, being like, "Yo, this is it. This is that samurai museum." I think it would be nice to put some sort of fencing. Zen fencing would be nice. Okay, hold on. red. No. What a predicament. I suppose we could just do it like this. I don't want to do it like that. I think that's the best we can do. But it would require us doing that. No, we don't have to do that. We can just leave it like that. Get a bit of path. A wooden path, perhaps. Being like, this is the entranceway. This is a road. I feel like sand road might make more sense now. Think about it. To try and... Oh, why don't we have the floor all over here could be sand, like a Zen garden. I don't know what we're going to do up there yet, so, you know, we might just put a load of trees up there and just be like, oh, look, it looks nice and pretty or something. Don't overthink things. You know, if it looks nice, it looks nice. No, this is too much. I don't like it anymore. You know, it broke the #1 rule. It does not look nice. So I think we'll just have it be a path. Leading up to here. Do a bit of a round corner. Maybe a 2-wide path. Yeah, okay. And then maybe behind... Oh, I hate this. Well, we could have done the fence here now I think about it. Yeah, maybe that makes a bit more sense, because then now you can actually have a path. Be too wide and go across like this. And then this stuff can be, I don't know, well, bring you a little bit forward. Bring you a little bit forward. Then behind you we can put something. Like, well, none other than... a screen. Excuse me. We can make it like a spring scene, an autumn scene. I don't know. That doesn't look too bad, I think. Maybe. I mean, I feel like there should be a fence here, I'm going to be honest. I think that's fine. I mean, I think just up here we'll just put a load of trees, to be honest. I don't think we need much more. It's a simple outside, but again, as I say, it's quite hard to... I mean, it's not hard to add more to it. It's just like, it sort of doesn't really need more. I seem to remember this last time I did bows. Spring thing, you couldn't really put trees up here properly. You can just put a row of trees like that, which, I mean, it might look a little bit unnatural. But on the other hand, we are in like a man-made area. It's a museum, right? So I suppose it's not the worst thing in the world. Don't really know what flowers to put down. It might be fine just like this. I feel like there should be stuff on the side, but I don't really know what to put down. Maybe some lights? Floor lights might not be a bad idea, actually. I can't imagine they're still in our log. Oh, they are still in our log. Floor lights always a good way to make things feel a little more grandiose. I know we'll make it the morning, because you know you always queue up really early to get into the morning museums. You can't really see the floor lights, but you know that's kind of a point, I suppose. I feel like I want to put some flowers down. Maybe we should put lily of the valleys. They look quite nice and tranquil. Just like a whole row of lily of the valleys. Is that too much? Might end up being a bit too much, but let's just see what it looks like first before we pass any judgments. Well, you can't really see most of them, so I guess it's fine. I don't really want to overcomplicate it anymore. I think this is fine. It looks like a museum, does it not? And we'll do the inside. Do we want to polish anything? We probably do want to polish things. What would we even want to polish? I guess we'd want to make things sparkle. So we can make it sparkle? Yeah, probably sparkle. Like it's kept in pristine condition by the museum. It's kind of a little bit of a sparkle. The other stuff, I think it's fine like that. Polish. Maybe the other stuff shouldn't sparkle. Probably doesn't make that much sense. I think we're done. You know, I think it's ended up being simpler than I thought it would be. For how complicated museums or complex museums can be, it's sort of just like you know, less is more, as they say. It's ready. What do you think about that, Kabuki? Help my work ethic. Had it for quite some time. Nice. I think that's some good stuff we did there. Gonna have a bit of stretch. Ugh. An authentic art museum. I wonder what other people did for this. People have probably done far more creative things, I think, than what I did. I think I played it quite straight, the prompt. Kabuki, what's it called? Authentic art museum. Let's see what other people have done. Oh, I forgot to put museum sign up. Oh, I actually did want to put that museum sign up. I forgot. I was thinking about it. There is a legitimate sign which like is like an art exhibit along this way. Oh, this one looks so nice. They did a nice Zen garden on the outside, but I already did that like twice, I think. So I didn't want to do another Zen garden. It's quite a nice one, but I think I used better usage of space than I did. Mine is very much just sort of like a straight up exhibit rather than like a walk around exhibit. It's just sort of like look, things are on display. Oh well, you know, it's a different feel, and it's certainly not something I've quite done before. So I'm not going to be too upset about this. And by too upset, I mean I'm not going to be upset at all. It seems a bit like tiresome to be upset over this sort of thing. So you're the custodian, I suppose, Kabuki. Bit of a low angle view. Have a look here. Kabuki's already looking here. Very stern expression. There's a bit of a tight squeeze around here, especially to play Go, but you know, whatever. I'm heading back, Kabuki. What do you think about that? I think it's right. I think it's all right. Is all I can really say. You know, there's some good, there's some bad. Could be better, could be worse. Which is, you know, generally how most things go, I suppose. To be perfectly honest. 3,000. Oh yeah, because I forgot you get a little bit of a bump in how much you get paid if they notice you and you're like, whoa, customize something for me, which is like a 10% chance of something happening. Although I think it happens more frequently the more people that you do customizations for. Maybe I don't really recall. I feel like so tired somehow. It wasn't like that was a particularly exhausting exercise to do, but you know I just feel like ugh. I feel like my energy, you know. I just woke up today, you know, and I was like, oh, I'm out of energy. That's it, that's all I've got. Because that's it, that's all I got. It doesn't make a difference if you make it or not. I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, I'm going to round off this episode here. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, subscription shares are greatly appreciated. Join my Dear Darling Discord or follow me on Twitter down below. Hope we can see each other again, but for now it's our farewell. So until next time, perfect. Bye-bye for now.